guys, and I think to myself, well, you just signed a big contract, so you probably have a nice house. You probably have a gym inside your house. That's the first thing I think about is once, let's be honest. When you're a rookie, you don't have time. You can't afford what you can afford now. Do you have a gym in your house and workout facility?
I do have. I do. I got some. I ordered a Peloton about a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Peloton. I've been getting my miles in every single day. The good thing is I purchased my home prior to my new contract, so I didn't go berserk. So I'm staying within budget.
There you go. Well, you're a smart guy. We knew you would. But I do think, Jalen, it is an advantage for players who have been in a system, who have potentially a little bit of a home gym. I do. Do you feel a little bit of an advantage over maybe a draft pick or a first-year player?
It's a luxury, being able to stay home and do a lot of things at home. However, we've all got it out the mud before. That's how we say it. When you're outside, you're doing your push-ups, you're running around the block, and it really just it's a humbling time and taking us back to the roots of where we all started. 7 years old, having a dream to play for the National Football League.
Would you find it strange to play a game maybe through September without fans? Would that be odd for you?
I got mixed feelings, honestly, because it's like we play this game for our fans. Why we're compensated so much.
How are we doing? I'm just kind of doing some testing here.
And how
testing.
Viewership and attention that
I have not heard any new ones.
Brings.
Jamal,
I know the
they're having a hard time getting him signed, and so
even if no one
they
was
may
there,
be looking.
We were
it's
just
possible.
bone on
It's
bone.
possible. I haven't heard anything new lately. That's one of those ones that they may end up looking for a lot more than what we want to give up. When they were talking before, they wanted to get Zach Martin as well as the number one pick. So I don't know that the Cowboys want to go quite that far.
Just the entertainment of it.
So
I got mixed feelings, man.
We've talked about this. Is when
shout
you're
out to everybody
fighting
who's in
something,
here. You guys are my test pigs
it's not going to be
tonight.
seamless.
Or my
if
guinea
a
pigs,
league started back up, there is the potential that some player could get this. Now in the NBA, you share the same
my main
ball.
Camera here.
In hockey,
and
you've got more equipment on, and you got to stick before the puck, right?
I think when you're on the 5 as opposed to 2.4.
We're going to play football.
Well, that's what we're trying to do, Oscar. Is we're checking it out and
We're
seeing
going to test for everybody before the game starts.
Yeah, it's something with the 5.
There may be somebody out there that has COVID-19. How would that land for you?
Okay. So is it looking okay?
Man,
okay, I've got and another thing I'm trying to is using more lighting up above so it illuminates this stuff better. And so we're already open for business.
Man,
and the football guys are there. Okay.
Man. 9/11.
So we're just kind of playing. Listen, we all ain't got nothing to do. We're listening to Jalen Smith, aren't we?
We've been through some stuff, and I just think it's important that we take it serious. You know what I mean? Being able to stay home and stay safe, that's pretty much the model right now. And if it ever gets to that point, we'll cross it when we get there. But right now, we got to stay safe.
Now, I'm going to the grocery store about once or twice a week. I'm wearing a mask outdoors. I do run about 5:50 in the morning on the weekend. There's nobody out. But I wear a mask. I go to the store, and I'm trying to go out as little as possible.
Amen to that.
I used to go to the grocery store every day or every other day. Now I go once or twice a week. I try to go off hours if I can. For your life, when you've had to go out, are you in the wear a mask thing already?
Got to. You got to wear a mask. You have to right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm comfortable with it. I know I see people in L.A., 75 to 80% have a mask, and then the other 20% I think to myself, you don't understand. It's not about you. It's about giving it to somebody else who is physically, more compromised. So
right.
Have the message out there, folks. Okay, so when you look, we were talking about this earlier, that if you look at the last 20 years, with very few exceptions, Jalen, NFL players, quarterbacks,
Jacob, how you doing, man?
Significantly more successful when drafted if they go to a team that made the playoffs in the previous 5 years before they got there, meaning even a great player is limited if the organization stinks. You went to a Cowboy team that was good but not great. Do you feel your career would be different in a different place, or has Dallas been the right fit for you?
Mike J.
I mean, for me, it's America's team, and that's my dad's favorite team growing up. Prior to me getting drafted, my older brother was playing for the Cowboys, so this is the perfect place. This is the place that I wanted to go. Myself, Zeke, Dak, Anthony Brown, we were all drafted in the same class. So, we came in with the intention of trying to flip this thing around and trying to get, the Cowboys and Jerry a ring. It's been over, 24 years. It's time. But for us, it's about putting in that work. And we've progressed each and every year, even though our rookie year, was a 13-3 season, playoffs, without
playoffs.
After the first round and things of that nature, we were able to learn. And then the last 3 years after that, we've been able to learn. So I love America's team. I'm happy to have the extension to be able to, play here for a while. But we got to win.
Jalen Smith of the Cowboys joining us. You came from a very prestigious university, Notre Dame. But when you get to pro sports, as you well know, people come from various backgrounds. Some kids grow up with no money. Some have many middle class, slightly above or below, and they have different social experiences. Notre Dame is a pretty exclusive club. But when you go to pro sports, the world changes. Some guys redshirt, some guys play 5 years of college, some play 3 and then leave. Aldon Smith has had a very good career, but there's some baggage. There's some uncomfortable stuff. When you look at that, when you look at Aldon Smith, and he's going to get a second chance now with the Dallas Cowboys, how do you reconcile, listen, he's done some things in his life that I'm not comfortable with, but now he's a teammate. How do you reconcile that?
He's a guy that's human, and for me, I grew up watching him. When I was in high school and college, and just admiring his great play and his tenacity. It's an honor to be able to, to be his teammate and him getting another chance. It's our duty to together to show the world that, he still got some juice.
You went to Notre Dame. I was just thinking about that. My daughter's at college right now. Do you ever look back at Notre Dame? Because it is a little more strict than some schools. Do you think Notre Dame, how did it help you?
Notre Dame is a prestigious university. I mean, I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana, so it's about an hour and a half. Notre Dame's about an hour and a half north of where I'm from. So always understanding that, it wasn't a 4-year decision, it's a 40-year decision. The academics are rigorous, and then we're playing on the national spotlight every single weekend. So, to whom much is given, much is required. There was always an eye watching, and it really allows for me to be at my best the entire time, and that was the focus. That was the main focus, and it's translated well, me playing for America's team now, because we love our fans, and they're with us when we lose, they're with us when we win, but they
kill you when you lose.
It's a hard time. But for me, being a competitor, I love it. I feed off of it. And just looking forward, man, to getting after this season. But right now, it's just we got to stay safe. We got to stay healthy. We got to stay at home. Myself doing a lot to just try to help. It's a lot of entrepreneurs out here where these small business companies are suffering. So for me, it's trying to raise funds. It's donating funds myself. To be able to help these companies. So very proud of everyone in this world, just trying to give a help.
Jalen and his teammate DeMarcus Lawrence have dubbed themselves the Hot Boys. First responders, medical workers, they're serving food, they're donating local small business gift cards to nonprofits, first responders. Go to gethotboys.com. And I look at that. I don't know your parents. I don't know your background. But I always think you can tell a lot about when I meet somebody, I can tell what kind of parents they had. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's got perfect parents and there's never been a great kid from a disrupted life. But every time I read about you, you're doing stuff for other people. And that had to have been instilled at some point. That didn't happen yesterday. Where does that come from?
Definitely being raised by great parents. I'm a mama's boy, so I was always observant. And it's all about lending a hand, man. I think when you're given a lot of opportunity and you're given a lot of grace, I think it's our duty just to be able to give back to the world. My passion is putting smiles on people's faces and helping entrepreneurship. That's what I love. And I'm just thankful and proud to be where I am today. But it's about giving back, man. The world is in need of all of us to really come together and have that unity.
By the way, do you think when Jerry signed you early, do you think part of the connection with you and Jerry was Jerry has a history of helping a lot of people. Did you think you and Jerry didn't just have a football connection? You had a human connection?
Absolutely.
Human connection.
Absolutely. Numerous conversations of us just speaking about, our similarities and things of that nature. He's an idol of mine. I look up to him. But I'm an employee as well. So, I value being able to perform, at a high level and just helping the team, man. It's not about me. It's about the guys that I love and about accomplishing this one goal that we need to do.
By the way, in Dallas in July, the upcoming Minority Entrepreneurship Institute Showcase, Jason, you'll be part of that. Every time I talk to you, both times I'm thinking, this guy's got his act together, and I just could not be happier for your trajectory in your career. 4th NFL season, Pro Bowler, on his way to a distinguished Hall of Fame level career. Stay healthy, my man, and thanks for coming on.
I appreciate you, brother. Hey, you be safe.
Well, hello guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So thank you guys for coming in. I'm actually doing some testing and stuff in here, trying to get the picture down, and it appears that I think I've got my camera issues taken care of. Dan the Man, I'm hanging in there. Hope you are too. Jeffrey Brown, ha ha ha, 100, 100, 100. Hall of Fame level, that's some BS. I don't know if I'm Hall of Fame level, but, just that being that conversation, then okay. Need that fireside chat tonight? You got it, Jeffrey, man, because, as long as I'm breathing and we're not having, like, rain, I'm out there. I don't think so, not anyway. Don't worry, it'll cry. We work soon enough. Brian Hardy, the same guy that Wentz clutched on the Cowboys. It's kind of funny how much praise Carson Wentz gets when out of the last 2 seasons, he's been part of 1 victory out of 4. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just crazy. And Brian, you guys wanted to go ahead and buy the farm and pay for Amari Cooper, man. The fact that you guys were trying to spend all that money to get him, he was like, you know what? I know the Cowboys are paying me less, but I'm not going to that team. Not going to do that. No. So, just doing a little test run and stuff to make sure I got the equipment and stuff because, hell, what else we got to do? I mean, seriously, it's that we got the Rona, so, we want to try and stay out of mama's way and everything else to make sure that we can keep peace in the house and stuff, try and eat right, do a little exercise, and try and figure out how to use the camera. That's good, Dan the Man. Dan the Man Cunningham, I thought the Steelers and Browns are huge rivals. Let's have at it, Mark. Like I said, I'm just chilling. We've got, Mike's got 3 new racks we got to do. We got to do small, medium, and large and get out of here. We got some more shot glasses that we got to get out here as well. I think I got 2 4-packs that are going out to you great fans. I've even ordered some more. And so we're trying to keep busy here, and we're trying to keep our ass at home as much as possible. Is Miss Jackie? Hey, Miss Jackie. How you doing, Miss Jackie? Let me know. Again, Miss Jackie, if you get low on TP, I got you covered. I can send you a package with some more rolls in it, just like I did my daughter. Jet D's in house. PC 76. What's going on? Brian from SoCal. How you doing, man? John Scorch. What's up? Derek Young. McTuno. I don't even know how to pronounce that, man. I'm sorry. Oh, Eastside Herald says Houston Texans are in the building. Wait a minute, you came in and actually made a comment without cussing somebody out? Hey, you know what? Baby steps for you, Harold. Baby steps. How am I doing today? I'm okay. I'm kind of jonesing a bit here because, I need my coffee, man. I've had no coffee since yesterday. And I've got a headache. My head, I'm having coffee withdrawals, man. And literally, I keep walking past the coffee maker, and I just keep looking at it. I just can't. I can't. I just can't have coffee until after tomorrow when I get the stress test done. And it's hard, man. It's hard. And on top of it, so my second thing that I jones for, if I can't get coffee, is chocolate. I can't have chocolate either. Oh, there we go. Eastside Herald. Yeah, you know what? Mako Tuo. Damn. I'm just gonna call you Mai. How about that? M and Y. Mai. He must be broke now. He used to super chat me before, but now, he doesn't love me anymore, man. He just wants to come in here and just hang out for free. Been there, gave up coffee a month ago. Oh, no, I can't give up coffee, man. I got to get a stress test tomorrow, and I just love my coffee, and they say you can't have basically you can't have anything. You can't have anything, really. Before this, because they're going to put some radioactive dye in you. So it's okay, tomorrow I might not need lights in the studio. I may just be glowing, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully after that I can get me some coffee and get back to work, and hopefully don't find anything bad. You've been a fan since as far as I can remember. How's everybody doing? Special Boy Fan 1963. If you've been a fan since 63, you probably can't remember past that then. Is Austin going to be signed? I think he will, but it also depends on what they end up doing in the draft. I think that he could be a slot receiver as well as, another little dimension as far as the ranking. Cowboys review, Christian Fulton. All right, we'll do that. Christian he's 6 foot, 200 pounds. He's a press cover guy. Definitely a man-to-man, and if you're going to play a defense that's going to take more and more risks, you need a guy who can cover one-on-one battles. He can definitely do that. He's probably a late first-round pick, so, you could end up drafting him with the 17th pick, depending on how everything goes and things like that. The Cowboys are doing the due diligence because they also ended up Zach Braun. They also brought in, who's an outside linebacker, who had 12.5 sacks last year off the edge. So they're looking at all these different players that they deem that they would like to have in their system. And I ain't mad at either of them, to be quite honest with you. Please just move on from Austin. Okay. It's painful being a singles fan with one in your lifetime. There you go. Special Boys, why you got to put all that coffee up there? Because man, I normally have my big old coffee cup that I'm sipping on all day. There we go, the Redskin trash can. I love that. South Carolina at the house. I can't do a shot either, man. I can't even do a shot. So I can't have chocolate. I can't have a shot. Can't have coffee. And so far, has the pitcher lagged at all tonight? Has it lagged at all? None of the issues that we had last night, right? Oh man, so Dylan, they might tell me you don't need no more coffee. You know, that might, maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's my problem. You never know. It could be. I like Zach Braun, Von Miller 2.0. Oh, don't tease me. Could you imagine? Now, there's no guarantee that anything that you see is okay. So, Mike, is the picture clearer? As in, do I look scarier when you look at me? Can you see all of the hair growing off of my nose and how scruffy face I am and the wrinkles and everything? Does that show up? All of that? Does the scar on my finger, does that scar show up? Right there. Right there. Does that show up? Okay. Laying low and staying in the house. Actually, it does look a little clear. Okay. Not that painful when you're partying at the Eagles parade 2 years ago. Yeah, but what have you done for me lately? You're all good? Okay, good. We got it fixed. Yay! You're only slightly uglier? Picture is clear. Okay, good. Mark looks younger. Okay. So it's one of those kind of cameras, okay? That close-up, though. See, I can do that close-up like that when I tell Harold. Harold. See this? Read between the lines, buddy. Read between the lines. Okay? All right? We kid because we love. Daniel, you're speaking my language. You are speaking my language because for me, I look at it. If you got a great defensive line, your cornerbacks and your safeties don't have to be quite as good. It's possible, but you know something, though? The NFL are some innovative dudes. They come up with some really good stuff. And if there is any way possible, there it went. Damn. There it went. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Damn. Let me try it one more time. Damn. That is a bitch. Brady Brewer, thanks for joining back in, man. Just trying to get, I've had some issues with my camera, and it had been dropping on me, and I thought I'd gotten it taken care of, but it looks like it dropped one more time again. Not dropping as much as yesterday, but it was definitely dropping a lot worse. Let me see if this one is working. Okay, so that camera's working. Okay. All right, I'm going to give it a few more minutes to see if this thing drops out again. And then if it does, then we have to reboot it one more time. So that one's working okay. Just poured in my second cup. Oh, man. Put down the natter. Q. Put down the natter days, man. Damn. Okay, how about this one? Let's see.
Does anybody know? Did anybody just watch? Am I the only person? Do I speak dog?
Yes, you do.
Rough, motherfucker. Rough, motherfucker.
See, this is where I was saying earlier.
What is Carr supposed to do? Urge
Okay.
drop the
Should have
ball
said
in the
that
end
field goal
zone.
earlier. Now the only thing.
You know, Q, that might be a good question because, see, I actually keep it plugged in. So it's always charged. It might be that it's gotten hot. Oh, let me check it. Hang on. Hold on. While I check it, let me give you something else. Okay, let me check it. And let me. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Okay.
How much can Smith contribute next season?
Okay. It's holding at the moment. And let me entertain you guys while I check a couple other things, okay? Okay.
Before I answer that question, Skip, you remember in the previous block, I said there have been 2 quarterbacks that thrown for 40-plus touchdowns at least twice. I said Manning and Dan Marino. Brought to my attention, Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers has since done it also. So those are 4 guys, but none of those were at the age of 40, let alone 43, which your guy's going to be. How much can Aldon Smith, a guy that's been away from the league for over 4 years, how much can he help? Wow. Skip, I wish him the best. I really
wish
do.
him the best, Skip.
But it's hard for me to believe a guy that's been away from the league for 4 years, a guy that's given his history, because statistics say guys that's been suspended multiple times, guys that's laid off this time, they repeat said behavior. So I wish him the best. I hope he's turned the corner. He has this demon.
Oh, Brady, it's Monday and Friday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern, always. I always do my regular live streams. I had an issue last night with a problem with this camera right here. It's actually it's in beta testing. It's actually a brand new camera that you can't buy yet. And I'm fortunate enough that Mevo actually said, hey, we like what you do. We want you to test this thing out. And they've been doing different updates and stuff on it. And so it's still got a few bugs that they're working out on it. But with everything that's going on now with the Rona and stuff like that, these kind of cameras to be able to live stream for church and everything else are going to become popular. So back to our Skip, and Shannon real quick.
Demons at bay, one day at a time. But Skip, if you're going into a season and you're counting on a guy that's been away from the game for 4 years to be a major contributor, how desperate are you? I mean, normally guys come in, you count on a rookie. Oh, but the guy played last year in college. Or you count on the guy that you got somewhere or somebody's been promoted to starting. You don't normally count on a guy that's been away from the entire NFL for 4 years coming back being a major player. So it just goes to show you. And Randy Gregory also filed for reinstatement.
He's been
away for 2 years. What they're trying to do is that they're trying to recapture the production that they lost when they lost Robert Quinn. And so they're hoping
Derek,
that between these
buddy.
two, they can give us double-digit sacks. What Robert Quinn gave
Brady,
us last year.
I appreciate that, man.
Skip, I really, from the bottom of my heart, I hope that Aldon Smith has turned the corner and he can get his life on track. But I got to see it. I got to see it to believe it because he's been away for 4 years and he's been a repeat offender. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve a second chance. This is not a second chance. This is a third, possibly fourth, maybe even a fifth chance. But nah, Skip, I can't trust him. And that's it in a nutshell. I can't trust him.
Okay, Skip.
I don't blame you for your conclusion. Mm-hmm. But I got to tell you, as desperate as I might be right now for that other defensive end across from DeMarcus Lawrence, that bookend end, as much as I don't even know if Aldon Smith or Randy Gregory will get reinstated by next football season.
True.
I'm starting to believe that Aldon Smith, if he does get reinstated, is going to be a contributor to next year's Dallas Cowboys. In fact, I believe so strongly in Jay Glazer, our man, that I'm starting to believe that Aldon Smith is going to be a very good player next year for the Dallas Cowboys after missing 4 straight football seasons and with a track record that is deplorable, abominable. I got all that. But Jay Glazer is not prone to overreaction. He's not prone to throwing you-know-what against the wall and hoping it sticks. Jay Glazer has been doing this for a long, long time, and he's arch-conservative when it comes to verifying his reporting. Well, this is first-hand reporting because Jay is an overseer of this organization called MVP, Merging Vets and Players, in which players help vets with their reentry into society issues, and conversely, vets help players with their issues. And according to Jay, and I'm going to take this to my bank, that he's saying that not only has Aldon Smith not missed a meeting in 9 months, but that he is sharing his issues and his problems with up to 100 people at these meetings just open-heartedly. And according to Jay, he's just not the same guy I met 9 months ago. He's a totally different guy. Okay, I've seen that happen. I watched my mother do that. I watched her turn her life completely around through Alcoholics Anonymous. She had to give up a lot of things. She had to give up a lot of her ego, but she turned her life completely around. And maybe Aldon has also. And then let's take it into the gym, because Jay runs Unbreakable Performance, where Aldon has been working out with Jay on many occasions. And Jay says that he's got him up to 287 pounds, approximately, let's say 30 pounds more than Aldon played at in the years in which, for 4 years, 260-ish, he was as dominating a pass rusher as there was in pro football. And now, says Jay Glazer, Aldon has trained his butt off. He is completely rocked up. His conditioning is great, very low body fat. And Jay even went into that he was freaking monstrous in one drill that they have with a machine that's attached to the wall called the Raptor, and that in so doing this drill with this machine, that Aldon Smith ripped it completely off the wall. They've had lots of pro football players train on this machine, and nobody's ever done that before. So Jay is saying he's ready to play football again. Is it a long shot after 4 years because you just lose your sort of football muscles, your football rhythm? Maybe, but I got to tell you, if you've turned your life around and your body around,
teach me with the coffee,
I'm
man.
starting
Damn.
to love his chances to come from nowhere back to everywhere in Dallas, Texas, playing right defensive end for America's team. So because of Jay Glazer, I'm willing to bet on Aldon Smith.
Well, Skip, what you're telling me is because he came, Tomasula was his coach. He was a linebacker, and they played in the 3-4. At 287, basically, you're telling me he's going to play a 5 technique, kind of what J.J. Watt plays. If you people can understand that without trying to get too complicated, Skip, and 5 technique, 7 technique. Basically, he's going to play a position what J.J. Watt plays. J.J. Watt plays in a 3-4 defense. He's a defensive end, what we call a 5 technique. So that seems to be what he's going to play if he's up to that kind of size, because that's probably what J.J. Watt weighs. Watt probably weighs somewhere between 80 and 90. So I'm saying, so he's at the higher end of, 287, just right around 290. Skip, like I said, for me, it goes back to this. I want to be able to trust them. But see, unlike the Bible teaches us, they say, God says, trust me and I'll show you. I'm man. Show me and I'll trust you. That's how I am. See, God says, trust me and I'll show you. Well, I'm not him. I'm man. Show me and then I'll trust you. I got to see it first, because I've seen too many times where people have put their faith and their trust in Aldon Smith, and he's let them down. Skip, on any job, if your bosses can trust you, they'll believe in you. And when you come in a crisis, there's like, I trust this guy. It didn't happen, or it didn't happen, and I trust him, I trust her. Skip. I just can't. I can't trust him. I believe he deserves a 5th chance or whatever it is. And I know people, some of the things that he's done, people are like, well, no. it's kind of like with any job, Skip. If you're good at something, whether you deserve it or not, people will give you an opportunity. And don't just think this is in the sports world. This is in the business world also. If you're good at trading, if you're good at finances, and you get dismissed from one job, if you're really good at that, Skip, you'll go get another job somewhere else. That's just the way it works in society. It's called supply and demand. If you're good at something, there's a demand, you can be that supply for. But, Skip, I just can't trust him. I'm sorry. I wish him the best. I hope he comes. Hell, I'd like to see him get 10, 15 sacks, make the Pro Bowl. But I'll believe it when I see it. 4 years, Skip, you remember Josh Gordon left. Skip, he led the league in receiving yards and missed 2 games. He missed that time. He was never the same, Skip. And Josh Gordon was 24, 25 when he did this. This young man is coming back at the age of 31. I just don't see it.
I just don't see it, Skip.
I got you. And for those who have lost track of this, Aldon Smith was suspended multiple times for violating the substance abuse policy and the personal conduct policy. He had domestic violence issues. He obviously had drug issues. He had weapons charges. He had all manner of and the other. Just about everything you could have on a rap sheet, he's got it this side of actually killing somebody. It was as bad a rap sheet as we've ever seen in the National Football League. But it feels like in a 4-year hiatus that he's turned that around. So you could be right, Shannon. I'm not going to leap completely to a conclusion here. I'm just going to bet on Jay Glazer. And Jay concluded what he wrote in his mailbag for The Athletic with the fact that Aldon Smith is an absolute freak of nature. Well, he always was. He was coming out of University of Missouri. What was he, the 7th? Was he the 7th overall pick? I forget. He was somewhere up high in the draft. 7th overall pick. The point is, in 2011. So he was a freak of nature, and he still could be if he's turned his life around. And the point is that he has seen the light in ways that maybe Antonio Brown hasn't yet seen the light. Maybe Antonio hasn't hit bottom yet. Aldon Smith hit bottom, and he realized that the ability to sign even a $2 million base deal with $2 million in SAC incentives is a miracle. It's a blessing. That's when he posted the picture of him signing the deal with the Dallas Cowboys. It was, I'm blessed and I'm thankful, and he should be, because this is by the grace of God that he got to this point. So I think he's going to seize the chance. But you're right. History would tell you that in many of these cases, these guys will fail again. But I think he gets it. I think he's got it. I think he's going to stay with it. And I just have a feeling that he's going to be able to contribute in some level, some way, shape, or form, even if he's alternating with Randy Gregory next year, that he will give them some quality reps on defense next year.
Skip, he got off to the start. You got to realize Aldon Smith was drafted 7th overall in the 2011 draft. What people don't realize, Skip, think about this. Von Miller, J.J. Watt, Richard Sherman, Julio Jones, Tyron Smith, Pat Peterson was all in that draft, and they all made the all-decade team. Aldon Smith had more sacks than Von Miller and J.J. Watt to start his career. That's the kind of projection. That's the kind of talent he was. Think about the names that I just mentioned. Aldon Smith could have absolutely been an all-decade player, but he got sidetracked. So the ability was there. No one, Skip, you don't get drafted 7th overall and then put up the numbers that he put up by accident. Clearly you're talented. First of all, anybody that comes into the NFL of 7 billion people, there's only like 1,900 of you that do what you do. So you're freakish. You're super talented. But it's the guys that Aldon Smith had an ability, Skip, to go to another level that a lot of guys, he had an opportunity to be a 1%er. I'm talking about guys that had an opportunity to get a gold bust at the end of the tunnel in Canton. He had that kind of ability. That's where Aldon Smith was headed. If he can get, Skip, if he can just be 55, 60% of what he was, keep his nose, stay on the straight and narrow, well, Dallas might have stumbled on something.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm just kind of doing some stuff here. The camera has this whole live follow where it's supposed to pick up points and things. You're already cringing? Um, oh, what about the okay? East Side, you're funny. All decade ass to face team. Oh boy, we're having fun here tonight. I've been working on the camera because we had last night was butt ugly. It was almost as bad as East Side Herald because the camera kept dropping. I only had it drop once so far tonight in 41 minutes. And we're working on the lighting and trying to get it better. So, sound wise, do we sound okay? Brother, can you hear me? Did they get Dak's deal done yet? No. We're kind of in a gray area as far as Dak deal goes because the Cowboys want 5 on it. They want 5 years. Dak Prescott wants 4. It's not about the amount of money. It's really about how many years because Dak looks at it like this, like, hey, I've already done what I was supposed to do above and beyond a 4th round draft pick. I went through another season where I only got $2 million where other guys got paid. I want to be able to renegotiate, like Kirk Cousins did after 2 years, in the 3rd year and stuff. And you can't exactly say that you should blame him. The fact that the Dallas Cowboys were able to do all the things that they've done and still have $14 million in cap space is because you had Dak Prescott. Had we still had Tony Romo, and don't please, oh my God, please don't give me your hate mail. Don't give me your hate mail. Hypothetically, if Tony Romo had stayed on, 2017, 2018 and stuff, and, been how he'd been, where he'd been getting hurt and everything else, and Dak had been waiting in the wings, that money that we've had to spend on all these other guys would have been gone paying Tony Romo. So the fact that you've had Dak Prescott for all those years for peanuts, for chump change, allowed you to get out from underneath Tony Romo as well as Dez Bryant's contract. And, hey, Mark, don't you think Dak is greedy? He wants to get paid again in 2 or 3 years. It's funny because skip. No.
No, you know what the other
Why? Hold on.
You know what the other thing too is?
What's that?
Jerry Jones wants to have a show.
Wants to have a show.
With the sign and all that. That's why I'm not in the rush.
If Dak Prescott is greedy, then what is Kirk Cousins? Kirk Cousins. Wait. No, let's just stop here. Kirk Cousins got franchise tag $45 million 2 years in a row for the Redskins. He made $45 million with the Redskins. Turned around, signed a contract with the Minnesota Vikings, and got $88 million guaranteed. He will get all $88 million on that. In order for them to be able to field a team this year, they had to go ahead and gut some guys and turn around and give him another 2 years at $66 million guaranteed. That guy will have made $200 million. And you're saying because Dak Prescott, after getting 4-year contract, you're saying he's greedy? How about Zeke Elliott, who still had 2 years left on his contract? Was he greedy? Listen, this is football. Shannon Sharp, who all the time is always talking about your guy is no good and this, that, and the other. But he said something yesterday that was very, very true. He said, here's the thing. Hopkins, they said, well, he was going to ask for a raise, so that's why we were going to get rid of him, right? Right? So if you do what you're supposed to do above and beyond, they say, you signed a contract. We ain't going to give you no more money, right? But guess what? If you don't perform, they got no problem with cutting your ass and not paying you. They have no problem cutting your ass and not paying you. It's a one-sided affair. And so as Shannon Sharp said it, hey, they ain't nothing about no discount. You take what you can take when you can take it because they got no problem taking it right back from you. That's not greedy. That's the way, that's business. That is business. And you're talking about a guy who has made $4 million in 4 years. The freaking punter has made more money than him. The punter. The damn kicker who couldn't kick a goddamn field goal made more money than Dak Prescott. Come on, man. Come on. Jet D, go take care of business, man. We know you're gonna go change some brakes in the car, or put up some molding, or paint some, pergolas outside or something. You's a busy man. We got that. It's not. Listen, it's nothing personal here. They're trying to run a business here. All good, Jet. Catch you later. He has earned at least 38 million. I mean, come on. Spiking the ball like Galvin Harker. Preach. No, I get tired of this. Oh, my God. Dak Prescott wants $36 million. Look what these other dudes have made. You going to tell me that Kirk Cousins is worth $200 million? $200 million? Freaking Sam Bradford took $125 million. What did that guy ever do? Sam freaking Bradford. If nothing else, that's back pay for the man. Come on, man. Listen, man, I got my stress test is tomorrow, not tonight. It's tomorrow on my heart, not tonight. So chill. I ain't had no coffee, so I can get ugly now. I can get ugly without my coffee. But let's be real here. And Dan, thank you. Great comment, Dan. If they had paid Dak Prescott last year, guess what? You would have had a bargain. The Cowboys have nobody to blame for this shit other than them damn selves. They're the ones that created this crap. And you know what? I hope Dak Prescott takes it for every penny that he can get, because the Cowboys were stupid for doing this crap. I said it. I said, if all you have to do is listen to Joe B. Sports Board. I said this time last year, the clock is ticking. Get that shit done before Russell Wilson. If you'd gotten that shit done before Russell Wilson, you could have got it for 28. Now you're looking at 8 to 10 million more a year. That's on the Dallas Cowboys. And don't be mad at Dak Prescott, because he's saying, hey, you know what? I didn't get paid for that $30 million last year. You owe me that and then some. Man, screw y'all. Come on. You'd rather have Cousins than Prescott, but I agree, pay the man. He deserves it. Really? So you're talking about Dak Prescott is 6-1 against that guy, and you'd rather have Kirk Cousins? Well, you go right ahead there, dude. Go right ahead. Yeah, special boys. Exactly. And that dude got $125 million. What was the dude from Denver? Damn. He went to the Texans. He got all that money from the damn Texans. That dude got a boatload of money and was a stiff. Come on, man. Bad language. Dak wants a 4-year, Steve. Get it right now. Get it right now. 4. He wants a 4-year deal, like the power of 4, not a 3. But hey, Kirk Cousins got a 3-year deal, didn't he? Fully guaranteed. Most guys now, Brock Osweiler, that's it. How much money did Eastside, where are you? How much money did Osweiler steal from your team? Brock Osweiler literally sucked, and look what that guy got paid. Come on, man. Come on. Brock Osweiler, that he was hideous. He's living off in a dormant. Okay. DJ $100,000, we'll give you that 100 spot right there. I have to agree with you on that. 100%. I agree. But people will always say, well, Dak versus Carson Wentz, and it's like, do you look at those other guys? Did you see that? Yeah, okay. 3 years, $72 million. Yeah, for Brock Osweiler, how many years ago was that? That's what I'm saying. And so you talking about Dak Prescott being greedy? What's up, cuz? How you doing, man? Staying at home, chilling. 19 got me going crazy. Man, and you know what? I'm just hoping that none of us go crazy, like crazy, because we all in the same house and everything else. Things can get heated. Can't wait for the Redskins next year. How you think they're going? Okay, I'm glad you can't wait I can wait for the Redskins. Maui, I'm not even going to, okay. I'm not even going to waste my time with Moon Man. He's going to get deleted anyways. Who's Moon Man? So you want to talk about Dak getting a 5-year deal to help the cap hits? Yeah, of course. Of course it'll help, but you know what? You still got to go with what's going on these days. Tiara, probably because I'm sorry, Tiara. You want me to? You gave me. You want me to just call you when I say, "Hey, I'm going to go live"? I could do that if you want me to. Dak has earned his money no matter how much he wants. Well, he has earned it.
I would say 40.
He's not asking for 40. Oh, look, he's asking for 35 and getting 4 years deal. A 4-year deal. That's not outrageous. It's not. The Cowboys, of course, the Cowboys, of course, want to go through and we're the deal makers, because we're the Dallas Cowboys. Man, you guys don't make that. You guys suck at making deals.
What they want to do is have that press conference.
That's true, too.
That's why they're waiting. We'll give you the 4, but you got to wait.
Joe, but who's in the war room? If restricted, who will be in the war room? Well, it's basically your war room is going to be multiple rooms. They're going to have cameras, basically room to room to room, so that way you have your social distancing. Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones will be in the same room, though. And some people are complaining that the Cowboys have an unfair advantage because those two guys will be able to be in the same room because, well, they're family. I don't know if that's really true or not. Oh. Zach, things go fast here. I can't scroll. Yeah, Maui, you think things go fast. Maui, I got 3 computers. I got 4 screens in front of me, and I got 2 cell phones that are right here that are controlling cameras. And so I look down and try and find, it's like, I just missed it. I just missed it. Sorry. Franchise tag, but see, the thing is, the franchise tag really does not help the Cowboys because here's the thing, because a lot of people say, man, make a play on the franchise tag. So do you think that there it went down. It went down. Damn. At least it's only gone down twice. Damn. You might have something to that. There might be something to that, Q. I may have to put it on. No, it just drops the signal is what it is. It may be. But no, I don't have it on the 5G anymore. I have it on the regular one. Although it's not doing. Yesterday it was like every minute it was. It's only done it twice in 53 minutes. Yeah, I love the show Ballers. That show was great. Trade Dak and Amari for the first overall. What? My side is better than the front anyway? Okay. Yeah, but see, I want that one right there, though. That's the one that's the one I use in the morning when I do my morning show. I use that one, and it works perfect for that one. That video is fake where you predicted Dak going. That video, Robert Smith. Are you calling me a liar? Are you calling me a liar? Oh, hell no. No. Screw you. You know what? Screw you. Let me. Unfortunately, that was on my other channel, but because. I hope whoever who stole it. Okay, so dude, no, Robert Smith, no, you're gonna eat your goddamn words there, dude. You're gonna eat your words. No, I'm gonna show you, Robert. I'm gonna show you, asshole. You're gonna get me pissed off tonight. You go ahead. Go on YouTube right now and look up Dak Prescott, the perfect quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Here it is right here, okay? Right here. So somebody took it off. I'm glad somebody did. Oh, excuse me. I'm glad somebody did this. This 3 years ago. 3 years ago, they stole that off of my channel. And we'll play that video, jackass. Hello, friends. Cowboy Joe Boo here with the Joe Boo Report. I just got finished watching some of the Senior Bowl, and I got to tell you, I'm feeling really high on Dak Prescott. That's right, Dak Prescott. In the way of Cam Newton, he's pretty good size, 6'2", 230 pounds, although he needs some time to sit on the bench, and it might be a good place to put him with the Dallas Cowboys. He's responsible for over 110 touchdowns in his college career. Now let's go look at some of the highlights and see what NFL Network has to say about him.
Ball up 10-3. Mississippi State's Dak Prescott finds Southeast Missouri State's Paul McRoberts. Gain of 14 and a first down. Those two not done. 3 plays later, 25 seconds left in the half.
Hey, Prescott,
he
though,
put it in there.
doing now. He put it in there.
Feeling it. The game's most outstanding player, Dak Prescott, 7 of 10, 61 yards.
Manny wobble on it. Dak Prescott, for me, is a guy that, and I liken him a little bit too. I don't think he's ready now to play in this league, but I think that with what he has, you pull the Tyrod Taylor where you give him some years of seasoning and then give him a shot. And I believe, because he's won a lot of football games, in the most difficult conference to play in, I think, still in this country, in the SEC. And so I think that a little more seasoning with Dak Prescott and a couple of years, this could be, a guy that makes that play style.
Providing that he can make plays in the pocket. And everything we saw from him at Mississippi State, he can do that. I think this league is really going towards a defense, or a team, I should say, or league, where the defenses are athletic. They can get after the quarterback. So you need quarterbacks who can move, who can extend and buy time. Yeah, you got to be able to make plays from the pocket, but you better have some athleticism to your game, and that's where Dak Prescott, I think, really fits in. He's got to prove he can make plays from the pocket at the NFL level, but that athleticism will bode well, providing he can do the other thing.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize that. Now the other camera went down on me. So, where is that dude? No. Because I tell you what. What I forgot. Robert Smith. I'm gonna tell you right now, son, you owe me an apology, and if you don't apologize, you can keep your mother humping ass out of here. I'm gonna tell you one thing. There's very few things that will tick me off, but it's when somebody calls me out and says that I'm a damn liar. Now, here's the great thing. My other channel was taken down. Unfortunately, I lost a lot of great videos and footage and stuff in there. Stuff with Tony Romo and other great players and stuff out there. I wish that I had. Now, somebody took this video 3 years ago, my stuff, and put it on their channel. They put it on their channel. I'm actually thankful that they did. I don't know how many views they've had on it, but you're trying to say that this person had Joe Boo, had Joe Boo here.
Probably won't hear about him in too many police reports, but I think the Dallas Cowboys may be able to trade back, pick up an extra pick or two, and end up picking this guy. Let him sit behind Tony Romo for a few years and maybe become a great quarterback. That's what I'd like to see, friends. Forget about Johnny Walker.
So you're trying to tell me that somebody else did this video about Dak Prescott. Thanks for watching the Joe Boo Sports Report. Come on, man. Come on. You know what?
Who can extend?
Come on, man.
Time. Yeah, you got to be able to make
that
plays
was
in
some
the pocket,
bull.
But you better have some athleticism.
This was. Let me see who it was. It was stolen January 10th, 2017. So Vernon Parker So you're going to go through, oh, Vernon Parker did that. Yeah, Vernon Parker, who's got 28 subscribers, stole my goddamn video. Come on, man. You owe me an apology, dude. And if I don't see it and I see your ass in here, believe me, I will hunt you down. I will hunt. Let me say it again. I will hunt you and your sorry ass Giants team down. That's some bull jogging. That's Vern's. Vern did that. Come on, man. Come on. How ironic. Forgive me, everybody else. Forgive me, everybody else, for going off on that. But see, you know what? I have integrity. I'm going to tell it to you straight. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to do this, that, and the other and all that stuff. You know, you can disagree with me. You may say, hey, you were wrong. But I am not going to make shit up. Yeah, that video wasn't true. Man, get out of here. Get the hell out of here. All right. Now that I've had a stress test here and lost my cool, I apologize, everybody. I think I need to laugh a little bit. How about y'all? I could say this. This is for and this always makes me feel better. No. We don't joke about calling somebody a liar. And you issue me an apology right now. Robert Smith, you say, I apologize, I'm sorry, or get your ass the hell out of here. Straight up. Straight up. You don't go out and call somebody a liar and say, oh, it was just a joke. No, it's not a joke. You do not do that to me. You don't come into my house and disrespect me like that and then say, oh, it was just a joke. Don't come in my house joking like that. Don't come into my house. Chris Moore, that video was trash. Well, you know, that was done 4 years ago. And quite frankly, at the time, it was spot on. I don't think anybody else was talking about Dak Prescott being the perfect quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. How about you? How about you? What did you put out there? Did you put out something out there? Do I feel that we can replace? Okay, Byron Jones, I tell you what. It's not about, what you got to understand, see, Steve, is you're looking at replacing individual players, okay? Understand that New England loses players all the time. But it's not about losing one player. It's about collectively. See, this is like the Blorg. This is like the Borg, the collective, okay? You lose one, it's the next guy that takes up. So, yes, we lost Byron Jones, but I think you're going to see more man-to-man coverage, and that's why they're looking in a different direction. You need a really good press corner, and that's where they're trying to do things differently. You're seeing that the defensive line is definitely better than where it was last year. Right now, if you look at the defense, to me, collectively, having Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix instead of, Jeff Heath, is an improvement. I look at having Deontre Poe. I look at Gerald McCoy, the possibility of Randy Gregory and Aldon Smith. I look at that as a better defensive line in front. You know, hopefully we have Van Der Esch with his neck healed. That's an improvement. So to me, overall, that defense has improved. So yes, you lost, Byron Jones. Now, offense, well, you lost Randall Cobb, but Randall Cobb benefited from everybody else that's around him as well. We don't know if Randall Cobb was just that good, even though he dropped a whole bunch of passes and things, or was he good because of the circumstances around him? In which case, it's kind of like the Alvin Harperism. When Alvin Harper was there with the Cowboys, he looked like an absolute beast. But when he went to Tampa or to Washington, it was kind of like, yeah, that guy got overpaid. So I think you're going to be able to find somebody who can play well in the slot. Because even losing Travis Frederick, you're going to take a step back having either Connor McGovern or Joe Looney. But collectively, that offensive line is still really, really good. So, yeah, I think we're going to be okay. Mark Holmes equals Vernon Parker. No way, no how? Okay. All right, whatever. I see people are trying to have me. Yeah, I know what y'all want to do. Y'all want to see me have a heart attack here tonight. That's what y'all trying to do, right? That's what y'all trying to do. Okay. I see how y'all are. Well, anyway, back Okay, so now we've got some Mile High trash up in here. He's calling Joe Berg his ass. He can't even spell Joe Boo right. Okay. Welcome to the program. So now we can say we got a Denver Bronco to go with the Jet, to go with the Giant, to go with the Eagles Trolls, to go with the San Francisco, to go with the Tampa Bay, to go with the Detroit Lion. Yeah, I know. You're right, Tiara. You're right. Derek Locke already better than Drew. Okay, I know weed's legal in your state, Mile High, and you definitely high up in there. You definitely high, Mile High. Ooh, we're gonna call you 2 Mile High because that's how high your ass is. The thing, Drew. Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Sit your ass down, man. Come on, man. All right, I've taken up enough time here on the YouTube. I got to get up extra early for the stress test and stuff and try and get there before the corona gets in the building. Thanks for letting me test out everything in here. I still got a few more bugs to get. And it looks like I need to get some raid for all these damn trolls that are up in here. Kristen Fulton, I'll be honest, I don't know enough about him, but he's definitely got some skills. He's definitely got some skills. I'll be happy if the Cowboys focus on their defense, and hopefully we'll have better luck with the corners. We haven't had that great of luck in drafting for the most part. Maybe he'll be the one. Oh, Gregory, don't worry. I'm all This is just a YouTube, okay? It's just YouTube. It's not real life. So I'm not going to take it personally. And did you guys block Robert Smith, or is he still on timeout? Because I'm still waiting for my apology. It was just a joke. That's not what I asked for. I want an apology. I may not be right all the time, but I damn sure ain't no liar.
Game, and that's where
but anyway,
Prescott, I
let's
think,
turn
really
off these
fits in.
lights.
He's got to prove he can make plays in the pocket at the NFL level.
A lot of you, Tiara, did you get your shot glass yet? Tiara. We got some more stuff that went out on Monday and things. If you are a channel member, and that means not a subscriber, a channel member, if you're one of the paid memberships, and you haven't gotten a shot glass, email me at cowboysmark94@gmail. It's right there. So that way I can get you your shot glass to you. All right? Mark Holmes is a grown-ass man. He knows the difference between something that's a game in real life. Maybe he doesn't. Mark Holmes is a grown-ass man. He knows the difference between something that is a game in real life. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. I know the difference, man. But anyway, thank everybody for being here. Thank you for letting me use you guys as test bunnies. to try and get this stuff together and straight. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow before I go to the doctors. See you soon.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.
Time to turn it up.